Yeah, this is a podcast of Nathan, Nat and Shaun.
Let's go!
The 100 with Andy Lee returns. So what a great opportunity to talk to Andy Lee.
Oh, and
What a coincidence.
The
We've got
Andy
him.
Lee?
Hello.
Andy.
Yeah, I was just trying to win the station prize, but if I've got through to the main show, that's fine as well. How are you guys going?
You want to get your hands on $50,000? Do you need some toilet paper?
That's right. How are things?
You're actually in the running because all you have to do is to get on air with us. You're playing this very well, Andy. Congratulations.
Well, he's got that renovation to pay for after he bought that, knockdown house that he can't knock down.
Hey, Andy, before we get stuck into things, I've been ostracised, picked on, pushed to the side this morning because I can't roll my R's.
You can't roll your R's.
Yes, he cannot roll his...
God, right in my face.
Yeah. I actually did a little video of Nathan just a second ago. I chucked on my Instagram, Andy, and I gave it no context. It's just him making all these noises.
Okay, so you do it, Andy. What?
So you can't roll your R's. I thought that lips and tongue would have mouthfuls that most of us don't.
Oh, believe me, I can put my arms behind my back and do a push-up. I call them tongue-ups.
Maybe that's where he's going wrong. It's too muscly.
Yeah, maybe my tongue's got abs.
It doesn't bear thinking about, does it?
Could have go to tongue yoga. Could have gone to toga.
Well, I can ask the 100 in a future episode how many of them can't roll their R's.
Can you please?
Good idea.
What percentage of Australians can't do
I'd
that?
really
That's
like
fine.
that.
I'll pass that on. Yep, easy. No, because we've actually got a new segment this series, which is I Can't Be the Only One Who.
I like that.
Yeah, our panel comes on and they basically say something. They're a bit vulnerable and say something that they're hoping that they're not the only one that does it. And we see whether there's one person up there in the 100 that doesn't like them or does something like them. And generally you can find a kindred spirit.
Oh, that's
Okay,
nice.
Andy, does this kind of work in that format? Our producer, Amy, who you know very well, she's never had toast
For breakfast.
for breakfast in her life.
she doesn't eat toast.
She doesn't eat toast for
So
breakfast.
she didn't understand why people have toast. She's never had toast. She doesn't do toast.
Never,
Toast is
ever,
not a thing.
Like she just doesn't eat toast or just never, ever had toast.
No, never for toast for breakfast. She
Ever.
said breakfast, having toast at breakfast is just
It's
such
a
a foreign
foreign-
concept to her. And then she's passing this on to her children, which is why we'll be calling the authorities.
That's irresponsible. Yeah, you got to take your kids off her immediately.
Yes.
But yes, that would be perfect for the show. Something like that. That shocks me. It's the same with people that can't whistle.
Yes.
I can whistle.
Oh,
I mean,
you got the two finger
that's
thing
kind
going.
of a little
do
bit
that.
probably genetic, but eating toast isn't.
No, that's right.
Hey,
great
while
point.
we're
Okay,
talking,
go off.
while we're talking about eating, Andy, years ago I used to go to Subway quite a lot, and I would eat. I would get a tuna sub with salami.
Like a pregnant woman, Andy.
Right.
And I don't think I've ever come across anyone that has done that. I called it surf and turf.
Hang on.
What?
So salami's in with the tuna,
Yes.
Yeah.
not a substitute.
No.
He would expect a sandwich artist to make this for him.
And then so it got to a point where the reaction was so full on from the sandwich artists that I started lying about who they were for. So then I would have I'd have to go in and go, oh yeah, I know it's for my cousin, weirdo, and I just equally is disgusted with it because
Would they make it but not hand it to you at the counter and then hey, meet me at the back?
Yeah, you can only serve this via the bin. Yeah, that's a really good point, Andy.
I don't think I've ever come across anyone that's paired the two again. Which it is.
Your idea of surf and turf and mine are...
Even you knew
we're
it was
a little
disgusting. Hey, Andy, you're on after maths, of course, so you've got to keep the maths audience happy. Are you going to, I don't know, throw some drinks on someone, or how are you going to do that?
Well, I actually, you're on to me because I actually thought that it's an important thing to do. So we're covering off relationships, the first topic. You know, obviously, maths is meant to be a social experiment.
Yes.
I feel like our data is a little bit more accurate with regards to putting people together. But yeah, I'll throw a relationship question at you guys, see if you can pick it.
Righto.
What percentage of Australians say I love you within a week of meeting someone?
Oh,
Within a week.
Oh, wait there. I read about this the other week. Oh, within a week. It's
Within
very,
a week,
it's very
that's
low.
very
It's
soon.
very, very low.
I'm going to say 7%.
All right, I'll go with
Nathan?
15. Shaun.
Okay.
I'm going to... okay, nah. This is a trick, isn't it? This is like rolling your R's, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to say... Okay, so I mean, these people, they're not mentally stable, are they?
No.
Okay, within a week, 6%.
That wins 10%. It is.
10%.
So she
10%,
knows
that's
that
a
fellow
lot.
Australians the best.
Yeah.
I know
in
it's a
10.
lot, isn't it? 1 in 10 people are saying I love you in the first week.
I mean,
I
would
think we
say
all know
it
someone
after,
who would do that.
You know, within a week, you know, to a puppy.
Yeah. I mean,
person.
I still haven't said it to my partner. We're 7 years in, but I'm pretty sure she's the one.
Oh, my God.
I mean,
Well, you just won't tell her, though.
Well, there's all those rumours you got married, so yeah, she better be.
I read this article just not long ago. It was about a boyfriend, right? So this guy, he took 4 years to say "I love you," and then he proposed to his girlfriend. They got married a year after that. 4 years to say "I love you." Then
Well,
you
Andy
proposed.
hasn't yet, and he's
Then
7
he
years in.
said it, then proposed, and then they got married a year afterwards. There'd be some questions in there, wouldn't there?
Well,
4 years.
4 years.
That is that's a long think about it period, isn't it?
4 years.
And I'd imagine the partner's saying "I love you" within that first 4 years. So are they just not getting
yeah,
it
no
reciprocated?
reciprocation.
You just don't bring it
So
back
every
up
time
again,
it's
do
just
you?
thanks.
Oh, yeah.
or,
Maybe he says ditto.
or is that the door?
Ditto.
And you just, ditto, that works,
Yeah.
doesn't it? That
So you're
always
not
makes
having
you
to
feel
say
better,
it,
doesn't
but
it?
you're reflecting the sentiment. Yeah.
I love you, Nat. Ditto.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Andy, on your socials, you had a picture of inside one of your cupboards. Very well organised. Very well organised.
Yep.
Look, guys.
Is that you?
Everything in its place.
Yeah, okay,
Everything in its
cool,
place.
cool.
That's not you, Andy.
That's me.
Is
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very well ordered. I like things in the right spot, so I can
Look
find
at that
things.
tiny. Look at that tiny box, Shaun. What does that say?
Gardening.
How much
we have a
gardening
gardening
you
box.
do?
It'd be the size
What
of
is
a
it, one
lunchbox.
packet of seeds? What's in your gardening
what's in
box?
your gardening box?
No, we have a box for gardening things outside, but this is our inside gardening box. It's just a pair of gloves and some secateurs for when Beck brings flowers in and she wants to arrange flowers.
Oh, so
You
it
have
should
a
say
gardening box.
floristry,
Oh,
not
okay.
gardening.
So
Yeah, you gotta be
I'll update it
accurate.
immediately.
So bits and bobs. What's in bits and bobs? Because there's a pencil.
Well, Beck had a real problem with me doing that, but there is always things that you can't itemize. You know, it's miscellaneous.
Yes.
Accountants know all about it when they don't
That's
know how
true.
to square
Yeah.
a ledger.
That's
It's
fair.
like lucky bands,
Yeah.
one
So,
screwdriver.
One AAA battery.
You got what? What do you
Yes,
got in there?
I know batteries are in electrical. Please do not put them in bits and bobs.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you're right. It's it's a hair tie. It's a golf tee. It's it's like anything that's kind of and you're right, like a pencils and stuff like that. They kind of stick around. You need them, but you don't know where to put it.
Wouldn't pencils be in its own
Stationery.
stationery box? I mean, that's where
Yeah,
you
we
failed,
don't-
really.
Well, maybe, but we don't actually do too much pen work.
That's where your quills go and your inks and.
Nathan, Nat and Shaun is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.